You okay?
I'm alive.
Well, Storm was one of ours as well. Me and you just Storm was one of ours. He was.
He was a family pet. Well, guys,
It's 35 with a lot of it, isn't it? The affected you, hasn't it?
It's a mindset.
Huh?
unfortunately,
You've got a lot to answer to.
we have to say goodbye to Blossom.
Yeah, I'm in a bit of a mess here, sorry.
I do.
You had to be put down today.
We had to say goodbye to Blossom. And we found out that the vet said he had a brain tumour that's not curable. And the vet said that was due to beatings.
Not by you.
Not by me.
Or me.
But by his previous owners. And apparently he's had that tumour
quite some time.
For quite some time.
If you hadn't got to the bed, we'd put them anyway. What was it? And Lee's upset because made him think of Beth all over again.
Because he had to be put down where Beth was put down.
So Lee couldn't go, so I had to go. And I loved Blossom, he was a lovely cat. And I couldn't wait for him to come down and spend time with us, you know? Why did it have to be like that? Why is there so many animal people that hurt animals like that beat them to a pulp and that happens? We just had to get rid of his stuff. I've got the colour in the china cabinet, these little play toys.
With his cousin Beth's collar. He's with his cousin Beth now.
We're just born fresh.
Fresh food and everything. You know, we've just had a bit of all that.
Now he's gone. The vet just carried him into the back to get
prepared.
Everyone's truly gone now.
He has gone over the rainbow to be with his cousin Beth. Beth will be looking after him now.
I'll miss you, Boss. Mostly used to call him Boss. Or Boss.
Yeah, I call him this boss.
It's funny because I was just stroking him last night, doing the cuddles and everything.
And it was just 2 hours ago as well.
You just seemed happy when we were doing the live last night. He just looked
happy.
This morning he just didn't look himself. He just wasn't himself.
Now we know why.
He was all over the place and we're like, what's going on?
How do you feel that we had to say goodbye?
I don't know talk about it.
It's affected him on all that. Because like, he used to sit with him on his name. Didn't you?
When he would come to it, yeah.
Did you take him to you straight away?
I used to be in the kitchen, come to the kitchen, lie down the floor.
He loved his Uncle Lee, didn't he?
Or when you were upstairs, when you go to bed, sit with him and then you talk to him. You have your little moments together, you and Bloss. His parents are like a vibrator up his bum. It was that powerful. But Bloss would want us to be happy. He wouldn't want us to cry, but it's hard. Don't get us wrong, I'm not a cat lover.
But she loves my cats for some reason.
But for some reason, it's really hurt me seeing that cat go because I did love that cat. Even on video call to you, I says, "How's my little Blossom doing? My little baby?" I even started calling him son. Hello, son. You alright, son?
Where's Auntie's baby? Where's Auntie's boy?
No, I called him son.
Even the birds are missing him. Because the birds got attached to him, he got attached to the birds.
Well, eventually, once he stopped.
They were the first live birds he's ever seen up close without being shut behind the window.
In the short time I've known him, I'll not forget him. I'll not forget him.
I mean, look how you were when you found out that he got murdered by my ex.
And look at Blossom, he got virtually murdered by other people. I'm naming nameless. They should be named and shamed for what they've done to that cat.
Because even the vet said he could tell that I looked after him very well.
But how did this happen? He's had other scars there. The vet noticed him, he tried to hide it, but he noticed. That's the same vet that put Beth down. Because yeah, I saw your Beth's mum on your auntie, yeah. Who's this? That's Blossom. I'm the auntie this time. This is the mother. He's well looked after what's been going on with this cat. He's got problems. Other than and he had a close look and it was a brain tumour because we had him in for tests the other day, didn't we?
Yeah.
We got told he had to be put down today. But phone call said, I'm sorry, it's Brandon, but your cat's got brain tumour, there's no cure for it. Either let him go peacefully or we'll put him down.
I wouldn't
But he
put my
wouldn't be
cat through
peaceful.
that.
But it wouldn't be peaceful, he would be in pain for the remainder of his life, whichever days he had left.
I think I wasn't really paying attention, but I think he said he only had a couple of days left of that.
24 hours. Sorry, he just had 24 hours. He would have been dead by on Christmas Day. He would have woke up to a dead cat. He wouldn't have survived the weekend, the vet said.
But how could they do that to him?
Name and shame them if you want.
Because when you ran Brobrook, I know you went out to ring Brobrook because you wanted me to spend time with Blossom before you went. Yeah.
Because you said you want me there with you. I suppose I'm gonna have to ring Lee, let him know.
And
he says he just broke down. He goes, what? I put Blossom has to be put to sleep. We're not coming home with him.
we're coming home without him. We're just bringing his collar home and that.
It's in the China cabinet with Beth's. He was distressed, weren't you? You were just.
Oh, yeah, they
Because no word of a lie, guys. Lee had his supper ready and a fresh bowl of water ready for him to come home
You
to.
were down there. Fresh cat litters a lot. Yeah.
I expect them to come home, really.
And there's still remnants of them down there after we were up.
So if they ring back, we're just going to have to tell them, the other vets that couldn't fit him in because they said if they ring us to see what they said, we're going to have to tell them that he had to be put down.
Is it just at the top of the road from
Yeah.
us? Just round the corner where he used to live.
But because he knew me money circumstances, he's let me have it done for less price of what he charges. Because if he knows me money situation.
He let you pay him parts.
Yeah.
That's what they said with Lee, that he could pay him parts, but he says no, I'll pay no tomorrow, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, the next day.
I think.
How much do I have to pay?
£15.
And how much is it all together?
Did
he say?
60.
£60 altogether.
Yeah, £60. It's with a cat. Cat's a lot cheaper than a dog. He let you off with £60, normally it'd be £100. He let you off with 60.
The gym says, can you do it yourself, Peter? The money goes to Jennifer.
That's what the vet said about Blossom. He was done today. We said, yes, we'll pay. We'll give the money tomorrow. He had no problem. Are you sure? He goes, yes, because I remember doing Beth. Thank you. He goes, I know, I'll get my payment. He goes,
Then he asked when do I get paid? I said I don't get paid till January. He says, well, just start that, just pay me then when you can.
I said, I'm do the first payment tomorrow. You can refurbish me it down. Whatever. I dropped my phone, I was going to
this is what I'm saying, guys. No matter what me and my sister go through, we're always there for each other when we need each other.
If anyone's out there that's cruel to animals, if you don't want your animal, don't beat them to pulp, to virtually dead. Hand them into the nearest animal shelter.
I don't get one. So
Or just don't get one at all. Because of people bashing them and beating them. That is what's happened to that poor cat. His life has been struck short.
He was only 2 years old.
Don't get an animal. Just because they think they're cute.
No, they buy animals because you think they're going to stay like a cute little kitten or a cute little puppy for the rest of his life.
Who beat them again? Who beat him? Because I would love to meet them.
One I give birth to and the other one's a partner, the child molester. Remember Chubby Brown song? Alice heard it. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyone out there that knows them, don't give them any pets because they'll end up the same way.
Oh, that's nothing. I've got to tell you this. When I see him. Oh, by the way, I ended up having to, Blossom ended up having to be put down, by the way, because of what them two done to that cat. I just thought I'd let you know before you ask how Blossom's doing. He had to be put down before Christmas.
Oh dear.
And if Les does watch my videos, he'll probably know now where Blossom is, because I know, because his daughter tells me that, I'm not going to give his daughter's name out, but his daughter always asks about Blossom. And I know she watches these videos.
I'll tell you one thing, I hope she's out again for doing that blinking cat.
She's after Alice for a lot of things, really.
But there's another one on the list. Somebody after an over treating that cat the way she did. No animal deserves to be treated like that. No animal. Yeah, Grant, I'm not a cat person, but I love me animals.
My sister will tell you, the only cat she would entertain is mine.
And my friend's cat as well.
And no, not Helen, Sophia. My friend Sophia. There's only my cat and our friend Sophia's cat.
And Steve's cat, but then
Yeah, and Steve's cat.
But Sunny, they've all gone now. Family cats are like, I'll never own one, but it doesn't mean I hate them. I do not hate cats. I'm just more of a dog person. But seeing a cat being badly tripped like that, how would they like if someone came along and badly tripped them? That poor cat didn't have a flippin' life. He was just lying there not so long ago.
He was. He was just lying on top of my pillow, just a few hours ago. He was lying above me head. On the pillow, licking me head.
Didn't even had to take him in a taxi to the vet. He was still and quiet and thought, what the heck? That's not Blossom. He was as good as gold in that taxi.
And normally he's trying to run out yards to get free. In the taxi. Okay.
God bless you, okay now. You're safe.
You with your cousin Beth.
You're not with them anymore. Your mummy tried. She gave you the proper life you deserved.
Or what was left of it.
Did you like? That cat wanted for nothing with us. I'll buy me his cat litter. They will go to the shop all the time to buy me his cat litter, but I'll buy me his cat food.
When I ran out of money, I said, I ran out of money, I went, sis, do you mind, like, some money to get some more cat litter and cat food?
I offered. I didn't mind in the slightest. I got things for the cat as well, even treats.
You even got him a Christmas present, didn't you?
Yes.
Got him a little Christmas stocking for Christmas. No, you can't even see that anymore. He's not here to see it. He even got a little cat biscuit off his Uncle Lee. He's not going to be around to eat that now.
All wrapped up for him. No, I'll find someone that has a cat to give it to.
Even our own brothers brought Blossom a little Christmas gift. And he's not going to see it.
I'll give you one thing, my sister loved that cat. The love she had for that cat was unbelievable.
Even his cousin.
She never badly treated that cat at all. He got nothing but hugs and kisses and loves.
Even if he's human cousin.
Granted, he got chastised if he was naughty. As
well,
you do.
yeah, you do.
We don't hit them or batter them. You just tap them on the nose.
I mean, look at your son, my nephew. He's even bought his cousin a little cat toy for
got-
Christmas.
I'm gonna have to tell him.
And he's going to be heartbroken because I said to him, I said, he's not just Auntie's cat, he's your cat as well.
He was looking forward to come and see them,
Yeah,
to meet him. Is this going to set him back with him having autism?
because
Well,
he
they
loved
didn't-
him.
Because it set him back when we lost his dad.
When we lost Becky, you mean?
No, I'm saying it set him back when we lost his dad as well.
Which
We lost his granddad.
Yeah,
It set him back even when we lost Beth. It set him back.
and don't forget Mummy and Daddy.
Mum and dad. And when we lost Frankie and he pets, it set him back. Because with him being autistic, he gets close to pet. He gets close to animals. He's like me for animals.
He always says he's not Auntie's cat, he's my cat. Even though it's my cat, he would say,
He was
My
like,
cat.
"Oh, you see, Mum and Dad getting new dog or not yet, son. We're not ready yet. It's not fair if we do. Mommy's still hurting.
Again, you don't know what is he?
because he was going to come over, wasn't he, to give Blossom his Christmas present, wasn't he? He was going to come over to give his cousin Blossom a Christmas present. Or should I say his big brother? Because
In case
Michael
anyone's wondering what's wrong with Lee's wrist, he had a fight with the bedside cabinet.
in the bedside cabinet won.
Yeah. We'll just try to chew ourselves up as much as possible. It's that painkiller started thinking it was him. All the spasming again.
Yes. Yeah,
That's part of his condition, his muscle spasms mostly in the winter. And I've noticed that.
I can feel it's got to start so that's what
No, it's going to be weird.
Going to bed away.
Going to bed without him and waking up without him.
It was like that with us with Beth. It felt weird.
I know I'm only here for the Christmas and New Year, but I don't want to go home yet. Not without Blossom. It'll be too quiet.
Why do you look for a flat around here? Start fresh.
I think I will, because I thought it'll be too many memories of Blossom, because most of his stuff's up there as well.
When you go, just get use what you need and you're organ and just leave the rest.
The furniture, I'm taking Gary said if I ever got another flat, because I don't want the memories of them too, I can take the furniture that was in it, because it's not their furniture, it was the previous tenants. I went, okay, I will.
Because you can always start fresh when you get settled into a new place. You can always get yourself like a dog or something, a little tiny wee little dog.
It's too soon after Blossom.
No, I mean, and eventually when you feel ready, in the distant future.
But I didn't see him as just my cat. He wasn't just mine. He was yours. He was Robro's. He was Michael's.
To be honest, it was nice having a pet around the house again.
It was, wasn't it?
And now it feels weird that he's not here now. Okay, so used to him being around. Sitting there, and I'm just
In bed here for food.
yeah. Then even seeing me grizzly self, oh, that was him there.
Yeah, I thought I was wearing my own cat. I'm wearing my own cat fur.
Not just for a split second, I thought it was him. You're being sorry.
Now you see what you've done to my family. Are you happy with yourself? Because you've got a cat put down for no reason. Are you happy with yourself? Now I've got to explain to my nephew where his cat is, because he doesn't see it as my cat, he saw it as his cat.
Huh?
Yeah, no one. Well, it's all messed up.
That's it's with you, but it's with your Carlet.
What did Michael say to us? Andy, he might be your cat, but he's my cat as well.
He went, no, my Carlet. Fair enough. So Yanni's just looking after it, yeah. Well, so sis, he's not your cat, he's
My
your nephew's cat.
He's my boy's
just
cat.
looking after it for him. He tucked it off you.
He'd be happy that Auntie's moving back near his mum again. Now he's off. We've got to tell him that he's not at Audrey's doing okay. That Auntie
Just
can
wish
move
you could
back.
see Blossom. It's not right without him.
It's not. And by the way, it wouldn't be in this. She wouldn't be like that if it hadn't happened. She wouldn't, even if he got out the door accidentally, she wouldn't be like this. We'd be outside looking for him till we found him.
The doors haven't been open. I won't open them. But every time we go out there, that door's shut. Make sure he's not in the kitchen.
Exactly.
That door's locked. I don't open that door so he doesn't get caught sitting there.
Exactly. Just before you say, oh, you see, you didn't let him go.
No,
My
we
sister wouldn't be like that if we didn't. I wouldn't be like I am now. My brother wouldn't be like that like he is now.
I'm not like some people.
I've never seen him so quiet because he was like that when we put back down.
I'm not
That's how
some
you
people
know.
that can make themselves cry. I can't do it on command. I did actually care for that cat.
All I'm saying is he's acting the same way he did when we had put Beth down. He wouldn't be like that if he escaped without us knowing.
All I'm saying, I wouldn't want to be near him. If he spots them, I wouldn't want to be in their shoes if he goes near them.
Just look at
I
his
swear
face.
down.
Look at his face. Does that look like a guy who's just knowing the cat just disappeared out of thin air? No.
I only wear my glasses every time I put my glasses on. I bloody cry.
And you know what
The
the
nose
worst
is
thing
stuffed
is?
up, that's how else, you know.
You've got a picture of Bloss, haven't you? On Facebook. You can keep that, by the way, for memory. The memory of him.
Not again.
What? What?
Well, that's another little while I can't see my son.
What? Hang on, guys. I'm going to put you on mute a second. Sorry, guys. We just had some bad news about my nephew. We're not going to say it on here. It's between family only.
Don't worry, mate. He's fine. Nothing to worry about with Michael's kids. He is fine.
He is
Health-wise.
fine health-wise. With what's going on in
I
the
hate
world,
this
there's
year.
too. Well, this year's nearly over, thank God.
Him in hospital. His dad dying.
Me in hospital, I
You're in
lose in
hospital
Blossom.
still. And I lose and blossom, and now this.
Because if you remember, I went into hospital a week after him with the COVID. And you've seen the Facebook proof. As I said, there you go, says if you don't believe me, I'm here.
So I can't tell Michael about Blossom because it'll just make him even worse.
Exactly.
Hey, the fish kick him out while you're down.
This is how you kick a family while the family's down, yeah.
I guarantee she'll be bloody laughing up blinking socks off.
Well, she ain't bloody bothered because if she does, I'm going to have to say this off, Mike, because I will be. So that's why I put that on mute because of what I've just said.
Doesn't make a decision which one. There's plenty there.
Take your pick. That's all I'm saying. Take your pick.
How is me?
Hang on, bro, hang on.
saying that.
I know, but
I
just
said, "Has he been?"
No, I'm just letting you know.
along the lines where you're going, like the way you're talking, they'll know what you're talking about.
All I'm saying, I'm going to do this. All I'm saying is, Alice, you better watch your back. Because I'm not just after you. She's not just after you. He's certainly not just the one that's after you.
All of Sunderland's after you.
The whole of my family's after you. And Adam.
And most of Sunderland as well.
And when I mean half of my family, I'm not on just about the Brantons. I'm on about the Hudspeths as well. Because they're after you for what you've done between me and my sister. Because they ain't happy with you. Because I've got to miss out going to my uncle's on Christmas Day for Christmas dinner because of you. And she feels guilty because of that. So I thank you for that. Because every year I've always gone to her uncle's for my Christmas dinner. It was my 4 uncles. So thank you. Hope you're happy. I've got to sit here.
Wait for us coming back.
I've got to spend Christmas Day on my own in this house till they come back from my uncles, her brothers. And because of you, my sister feels guilty because of that. That's your doing. Because I tell you now, they might be my uncles, but to you, the boys, they're coming for you.
Why didn't you mention how your mum was when you phoned her about Blossom?
Oh, my mum's got a killer.
She was virtually crying down the phone. She ran out of company there.
Yeah, she's got Tom, Jessica, and Watson and Sparkle, and she started crying because it's not the best time of year for her anyway.
So she said, "Can you be back at 9 o'clock?" And that's what I intend to do. All I was to see the music 10 to 9.
No, I'll be ringing them at 9 o'clock.
This will probably be the only video I'll be going up tonight because I'm just not in the mood for a video at the moment. We're going to do the kitchen today, but after today, my mind's just not with it.
I don't think any of our minds are with it.
It'll be done tomorrow. Honestly, it's going to be strange. I'm going to be down here looking for him. And when it'll be said we got the cat ready to go upstairs to bed.
Yeah.
He's not here.
And I'll be saying, come on, Blossom, ducked up. And I'm going to, why am I saying that? He's not here.
I remember the first night we went up to bed with Beth. It felt weird. At first I thought, where's Beth? Oh, she's gone, and she. Next morning I wake up, go on, Beth. Oh, well, she's not there. And even he was, when I was at the toilet, the night she passed, he had his arm ready for the cold to him. She wasn't there, was she? Like?
I remember that morning I was just about to walk into your door and say, come on, Betty Boo Boo, walk, please. I'm like,
I'll never forget that morning.
No, she's not here. I can't take her for a walk.
I'll never forget that morning when she came down those stairs. It wasn't her. She could barely walk down them stairs. Her mind over the bed. She couldn't even barely get up.
She wasn't even herself where she would normally be excited for me to take her for a walk, and she just looked at me and said, Auntie, I can't be bothered.
Just sat in this spot. That's the last spot I saw her before she went bye-bye.
And I was the last person she saw because he was on the phone to you.
Last thing I saw her do was slowly walking out that door with her lead on, just. And I knew it was the last time I was going to see her. And I said, bye, Beth. And now Blossom got the same way. When he wasn't cancer, it was a brain tumour. Beth had cancer.
When it came to Beth,
Only with Beth, she wasn't beaten to a pulp. She was well and truly loved by everybody.
With Beth, I was going to pub. I couldn't stand there with you guys to do.
So I don't know if you did that.
I had to watch Blossom just go limp and see you break down, which I broke down at the same time. That's why I had to ring you before it happened. Sorry, Lee, I'm going to have to tell you that we're not coming back with the cat. He's bored.
And the worst thing for me was I actually held him in my arms trying to put him to sleep.
And you had to sign the papers. You said, I can't. Come, my sister. I went, okay, I'll sign. I didn't want to.
That's the only difference between him and Beth. I held him in my arms when he went.
He just flopped down, and I just gave him one last stroke and a cuddle and a kiss. I went, goodbye, Blossom. That's from your Uncle Wee. We'll call him Uncle Wee to
Uncle Wee and Auntie Rachel. And the last thing I said to him was, Mummy loves you. Go and be with your cousin Beth. She'll be
Oh,
waiting for you.
last thing I said was, your Uncle Wee loves you. He's going to miss you. He had your food out for you going home. I'm going to miss you, baby boy. Miss your son. You go and find Beth and she'll look after you until we come up for you. But don't you worry, son, we're going to get them too that did that to you. That did this. We're going to get them and make sure that.
In the
And
last word,
you said, no, I'm going to make sure that.
Mummy's going to make sure Mummy loves you. You fly high to be Beth. Go and be Beth. Go and play with Beth. Your cousin fly high.
He said, I'm going to get the
Mummy
little
loves you.
pump riding. I'm going to get the little twats for you. For shortening your life.
Mummy will always love you. Go and be with your cousin Beth.
You're going to avenge his death, I'll tell you that now.
And then the last, just as you were walking out doing him, the rest of it, I was like, go and be with your granddad George and go and be with your Uncle Charles. Along with your cousin Beth and your Auntie Anne and your dad and your granddad Frank.
And what did Lee do? The first thing we did when we stepped in the door, I was around one.
Yep. And made us a nice coffee out of brother and coffee out of Lee for you.
We all cried together, didn't we? He had wet shoulders, so did we off him.
I love the vet. He goes, so which one's the auntie this time?
Where's the uncle eyes in the house because he had the pandemic, put politely. Yeah, oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. How is he doing? Oh, he's fine now. He was in hospital 4 months because of it, but he's fine now. He's a lot better.
And then he goes, who does this cat belong to? I went,
Have you got anything to say about Blossom because you've rushed to stay quiet?
No,
How do you feel that that's had to happen?
not knowing that. Smiles later.
I think it's brought back the
When I
memories
told
of
you
Beth,
on the phone, you broke down, didn't you?
It was all back up.
You did break down on the phone, didn't you? To us.
I've seen it was all back up.
You went, say, I'm gonna go. And he started to cry as I was going, you alright? He went, no, I'm gonna go. That's what I said, and he's crying. Brought it all back about Beth.
me and you
But the
were
difference
crying all
is-
the way from the fetch back home.
But the difference is Beth had been put down because of cancer. He got put down because of them too.
Because of a brain tumour.
Too many bats, too many beatings.
And there was another thing he said that half of his brain was damaged.
I could tell that.
He actually said that half of his brain wasn't working because it was damaged with all the beatings he had before he came to me.
He was annoyed when he said, "Can you know what he was beat with?" You told him. You told him what he was like. Wow.
Wow. And you had to witness that. I says, well, if I could have took them off them at the time, I would have. Because it's not your fault. I says, no, but it feels like my fault.
First thing he says, they should be in prison for doing that. For animal cruelty, they shouldn't have pets.
You shouldn't have gone through this. I went, yeah, because it's not even 3 years yet since Beth. Because I know.
2 years.
That's what the vet said when you were on the
2
phone. He
years
goes,
next year.
no, that's what the vet was on about. He goes, you haven't even had Beth gone for 3 years yet. I went, exactly. It's nearly 2 years.
2 years on March 4th. So we had to say bye to Beth. And now we've had to say bye to Blossom. It's all over again. All our hair came back.
First my Uncle Charles, then my Auntie Margaret, now Blossom.
And your cousin Kev.
Yeah. No, Clinton.
Clinton, that's the one. Sorry, Clinton. Okay, well,
Me cousin Laura's dad.
You know what it is? Because I got a Christmas card from Kevin Sugar.
And don't forget my mum's nephew's called Kevin.
That's what it is. That's because he's been on all day.
My Auntie Jenny's boy, my mum's sister's son, Kevin.
Yeah.
Kevin Connolly. No relation to Billy Connolly, by the way. So I just thought I'd let you know, guys, where Blossom is, if you're wondering where he is in the next videos, if we do any.
Won't be today. Might be one tomorrow.
Well, we'll be doing a Christmas live one from my sister so she knows I'm okay while she's at her brother's. And I know she won't be watching all the time.
Is
But
this
she
on
will.
to see her, right?
Yeah. So I will be doing a live video till my sister comes home.
Maybe a few hours long, but you know,
No, it's that way. If you're checking in while it's live, you know I'm okay.
they can both be deleted afterwards. Anyway,
I have notifications on Facebook. Okay, never mind. I don't really want to know. This is more important. So, as if I haven't lost enough people this year.
what I'm saying is 2020 sucks.
And 2021 is not going to be any better at the beginning. I just want it all to be over. No more COVID. No more deaths. Nothing. I want a few years with no family or pets dying on me.
I got no problems here with pets dying apart from birds. God knows what you're gonna be like when Bubble goes.
I'll be a wreck. I'll be a mess. Because you know I love Bubbles.
Like I am with Blossom.
Yeah. So, on that note, guys, thanks for watching and sorry that this had to be a sad video. It was a video I was hoping I would never have to do for Blossom.
For a long time.
For a very long time.
At least a good 15, 20 years at least.
Cats only live for 18 years.
Well, nothing like 18 years, I'm 50 to 80 years.
What I'm saying is, to those two people who you know who I'm on about,
I don't drop off, this is not the time.
don't come over, don't ever come near your son because I'll tell you something, and don't even come near your East Borden either, because I'll tell you now, your life won't be worth living if you do.
They're not wanted around here because people know about them already. They said stay out of the town, or else the police will be informed.
You're not welcome in the northeast. Go back to Essex.
How about this? Go down to Great Yarmouth and go there. She'll help me take her on.
I better still go to Newcastle because they know about you, no. So go to Newcastle because they'll kill you as soon as you enter. And when she meets by Great Yarmouth, go to Doris. Because she's both as bad as each other. You both deserve each other. You should have been her daughter. Because she's just like you. Because she's both well suited. So, as from now, you will never be, ever be, from this day forth, be my daughter. I want nothing to do with you. And I will make sure that Jesse, Samuel, Carmel, and Zachariah find out what you're really like. And I will make it my damnedest life to make sure that they never want to see you ever in their life.
Guys, I think they want anything to do with animal abusers.
Because I'll make sure I'll turn your sister and your brothers against you. Because trust me, I will. Because I don't want them anywhere near you. You're no longer their sister. Do me another favour. Go to prison and say hi to your dad for us, will you? Because you just like your dad as well. Hi, Jeffrey Longstaff. If you're watching in prison, your daughter's just like you, so good luck. Thanks for watching, guys. Yes.
There he is.
So thanks for I had to move it because I was making it look as if I was talking to them, so that's why I moved it, yeah. So thanks for watching. And Blossom loved each and every one of you.
Except for two people.
Except for two. He loved his fans, he loved his little crazies. And he would want you to celebrate his life.
You'd want us all to be happy, not sad, but it's very hard.
So for me, there's one favourite for me for Blossom and my family for Blossom. Raise a glass on Christmas Day for him.
No, I will.
From each and every one of you guys that watch our channel.
You know, New Year, when the clock strikes 12,
Look up to the sky and go Happy New Year, Blossom
and Beth,
and Beth and Frankie and Yellowhead. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.
no offense, but that video's over.